If it's called the Golden Lords, you watching that?
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you a question because we've been talking about this lately.
Go for it.
And I think because you know performances and you know what it goes around taking performances.
Mm-hmm.
So the big thing is the Kendrick and Lil Wayne thing.
Yeah.
Outside the business of who deserves what, my take on it was that I think Kendrick has a better catalog performance wise for the Super Bowl rather than Wayne. Not saying Wayne does not have a catalog. I just don't think it's Super Bowl appropriate.
So I think it's interesting that we chose that city to be like, hey, the artist should come from the city, then the artist should come from the city.
Yeah.
Like we randomly, like that's never happened in Super Bowl history. Like that's not a thing that the Super Bowl does.
Yeah.
So I think it's interesting that we as a culture pick this year in that city to do that. Like when it was in Atlanta, we didn't trip.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and I don't know who that was performing in Atlanta, but they brought out like Big Boy from Outkast and it was cool.
Yeah.
I just don't get what the hoopla is about.
Right.
That's not even a thing that the Super Bowl does. I feel like Kendrick's gonna be great for it. I've seen his live show. It's a unique experience, which is what you want. He's a generational talent, which is what you want for your Super Bowl halftime show performance. And you can have guests. And if he still has that window where it's like, and Lil Wayne would be great. There's also like Cash Money, which was another New Orleans impact staple. Yeah. And I thought it was interesting. I was like, so No Limit is not even considered in the...
Yeah, that's what we all said too.
Oh, yeah, like, no, you got to bring the Colonel
disrespect to Cash Money, but I don't know how we breeze past No Limit.
Right.
And start discussing.
Yeah.
Right? We talking New Orleans and we want to do something for New Orleans. Like,
right, like...
We skip past P?
Right.
Mystical?
Mr. Servo?
Mr. Servo?
Yeah.
Silk? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't my fault. Like, we passed all that.
Yeah. See, please don't start him with Silk.
Oh, it ain't my fault.
Oh, it's his fault.
It's his fault.
No, we're not going to do that. No, we're not going to do that. Because, have you heard rap today? Like, a lot of rappers... So we're not going to be acting like Silk. We're not going to do that.
I ain't gotta say nothing. I told y'all.
Because niggas is off the beat now.
I told y'all.
Y'all clown Silk and Shaka.
I told y'all.
Can't stop
and now he's a genius. Because niggas is off the beat now. So we not finna do, I'm not finna niggas have no Silk to Shaka slander happening.
Niggas, okay, they are not really rapping on beat. I give them that. But Silk Shaka is still not.
Look, all I said.
You're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let you do that.
Look, so the reason why we're acting like this because I made a statement, and you can give your own. I said sonically, not skillfully.
What's the difference?
That's that tricky shit. Like,
Go ahead.
I said sonically, Charge It to the Game is the best No Limit album of all time.
Wow.
So can I say something?
Wow.
Now,
you know why I think it's about the BS? What average person is gonna say, hey, yeah, sonically it sounds great. Who the fuck knows what that even means?
Because
that's a good question. I think a better question you should ask is who listened to No Limit for sonic purposes?
Well, you listen for Beats by the Pound.
Yes. Oh, yes. Shout out
you
to Beats by the
Pound. You
Pound.
Beats by the
Legends.
Pound. Look at you.
Shout out to Beats by the Pound. Legends.
Yeah.
Legends.
Ain't too many people doing quotables of No Limit records.
Okay. Well,
name a quotable.
Well, we got quiet for real.
Yeah, y'all got quiet.
No, we got quiet because we disagree with you. I think that's what we're saying.
You got a quotable? That's it?
Well, that didn't help us.
You can sing hooks all day.
We don't. Don't no.
Okay?
That
We got
whole line.
mystical. We got mystical.
Do
Help
that.
the bear.
She said, "Help the bear." No, but I was just saying, like, it ain't my fault. Let me hit it. You ain't got a lot to kick it. What's the Give Me the World? You can like I said, there's a line of Silk tracks on that album. They all put together.
I hear you. I just feel like because they put out like 28 albums a year,
Man,
that,
they was just
that feels inconclusive to say. I don't think you listen to all of them.
Hell no.
Lee, them boys is going
They were
crazy.
dropping an album two albums every week.
Two per week.
Every week.
Album a week, baby.
With the greatest, I'm gonna say this though. They did have the greatest covers though.
Oh, them covers is
Them
smacking.
covers is
Love those album covers.
You know what he said
Legendary pen and
he was
pixel.
inspired by though?
Yes.
you say?
Legendary pen and pixel.
Yup.
See?
Yeah.
Yup.
He said he was inspired by Tech Nine.
Mm.
He said the way Tech Nine was pumping out stuff just out of his own factory.
Yep.
He said, but the money he was making independently, he said that was my.
That's
was
why he was
model.
dropping
That's
them.
it.
And
He
he
said
said,
he kept
Yep.
pumping them out
and them CDs are dropping what, $15, $20 a pop?
at the
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
CD
That was
era
going
was
crazy.
great.
Breaking double CD.
Oh man.
I say, damn.
Multiple double CDs.
No, they know
Whoa.
he definitely came with a format that definitely you can't deny. So yeah, I never. So I was telling them when it came to the Super Bowl at the time before this whole thing happened, I wasn't thinking of Wayne or Kendrick. I was just gonna say whoever they got is gonna be on rock with. I think the Dre thing was a coincidence.
Yeah, it's just
Because
lined up how it lined up.
Lined up how it lined up, and then two is Dr. Dre. I don't think it wasn't in Atlanta when Usher did it, so it's not like it
Right.
just lined up like that. But also too, it's
But because of that, and like I was saying before, because of that reason, people start looking at cities like that.
But
Because
you
I have been
can't-
hearing,
I
like I
think-
said, once that happened, and once we knew it was New Orleans, Wayne had been out there pretty much trying to speak that into existence of wanting that performance.
For years. Yep.
yeah, but
So now if he does that and then people get behind him,
I've seen
that's
Wayne,
why you got
so
the outrage.
I've seen Wayne live. I think he can put on a show. Now, granted, I know for the Super Bowl you might have a choreographer there and they might help you put it together and all that stuff like that. You only got 12 minutes, so I know it might not be. It'll be different from his concerts.
Yeah.
Sure.
But as far as song wise, we'll just be getting a snippet of each song because the deeper you go into all his songs, the more raunchier they get. As for Kendrick, he has a couple that he can. He has he got an album
He
that
got
he
a
can
bunch,
just
yeah.
that he does not have to go there. That's more suitable for your advertisers and sponsors and consumers. Even though most of it is black militia anyway, but they'll eat that rather than Lollipop. Like I don't know how.
I mean even the black militia thing
Yeah.
can get you a Super Bowl performance too.
Yeah.
Because they still gotta sell tickets and sell
And
people to
eyes.
get to eyes on the screen.
It's like I said, now if this was Wayne 10 years ago, yeah, I don't know about Wayne now.
Like I said, you got time.
You okay?
No,
so
I still think he could be a guest.
so in Wayne's defense, right? You just said it. It's a Super Bowl halftime performance. You can call the people that you need to call
Yeah, definitely.
to create you a great Super Bowl halftime show. Wayne could get right. Don't look at his live shows and be like, oh, it's gonna be like that. Because this is the Super Bowl halftime show. You don't know so many features that Wayne has done in his career. You don't know who he can call.
Yeah.
The same way Dre was able to call Eminem, 50, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar to come do the show with him, and they did it.
And Snoop.
You think about all the people that Wayne could call and the pop hits that he's had, that he could call these people and they'll come do that.
Yeah.
You need to see Pain.
That creates a show.
Right, but not only that, they don't necessarily have to do like a feature with him. He can just call people just to hop on board. If you are worried about his lyrics that much, he can have a guest do a quick. It can be whatever hit that came out this year or whatever with some form of connection. They've done it before. Like when they have these guests on the Super Bowl, they don't all connect together.
Yeah.
What's the name? Nelly did Hiding Here a couple times I think on the Super Bowl. I know at least once, but
It was
wasn't
one, yeah.
But it wasn't associated with whoever the headliner was. He just was on there.
Yeah.
Hiding there.
It was just
Just
it was hiding there.
So
With a
y'all,
little bit
do
of,
y'all think Kendrick
and
gonna
a little
perform
bit of,
not like us? Like how
Oh, he's gonna give it to you.
how?
It might not be. It might just be a snippet. Oh, it might just be the beat. I don't think he's gonna give you the whole thing.
He's either going to start off the performance or end off the performance with that. More likely end off the performance with that.
That song's definitely gonna be in the show.
It has to be because honestly,
It's on the
that's
commercials,
That's
B.
the reason why he's on the show.
It's on the commercials.
So that's a little
The
snippet.
year
huh?
he's had with that song, it's
Yeah.
definitely in there.
He's about to. Niggas nominated for what? 7 Grammys.
I'm saying that,
6
yeah.
or 7 of them.
Right. He's
Yeah.
probably gonna win 3 of them
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, with that record.
with that record.
Yeah.
how many Drake get nominated for
None.
so far? None.
But into his defense,
I don't think he qualified this year.
no,
for
he
it.
didn't. He
didn't put-
apparently he hasn't applied, put his music in there for the
Yeah,
last
so I
few
don't
years.
think. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So